Hi guys, it's Suzanne. We're outside in the courtyard and there is...
Hey,
Who's that?
Captain.
And then we have...
Steele.
Say hey everybody.
Hey.
And then we have Kaylee's dog. Can you see Ellie? Ellie's like old. She's much older than what boxers normally live to, but she is happy and healthy, but she's old and slowing down. But she's a sweetheart dog. Well, Kip and Steele and I are here to talk about a topic that is hard to deal with kids unless you have order. And so what we're talking about today, right when the mower starts, it's raining. It's starting to rain too. So when you have 5 kids, Casey has 5 kids, and you are going to be in the car, how do you handle being in the car and not having arguments? But we have a system. Casey has a different system than I have, but we have rules, and these rules really work well for us. So the first rule is, do you know what it is?
The oldest is always in the front. It really depends on if the 2 oldest are actually there or not.
Right. So the oldest will sit and gets to sit in the front. So the grandkids range on Casey's side. There's 5 of them, and she's due with number 6. They range from 14 is the oldest, all the way down to 4. Yeah. So the oldest gets the front. And so that would be Mason, who gets to sit in the front seat always if he's there. Now, if Buddy and I are both in the front seat, then the oldest 2 boys get their choice. They get to sit in the captain's chairs or the seats right in the middle seats. And then the little girls are where?
We're normally in the back seat.
The back. Well, they're littler, so that's easier for them to be in the back, right? So what are other rules?
In Mom's car, Mason and Mac, the 2 oldest, they fight over the front seat.
They do. They fight over the front seat, and we don't have to worry with my car because we just say, oldest gets the front seat. But the little girls go in the back seat. Now, the little girls can move up to the middle seats if their brothers aren't there. So they both get to be in the middle seats. But what if we have one brother in the middle seat and there's one open seat?
Me and Steely have to agree on who gets to sit in a captain chair and who sits in the back seat.
Yeah, and if they don't agree and say that they don't agree that one gets to move up to middle seat, then they both stay in the back seat. Or sometimes they'll agree one will sit in the middle seat going to wherever we're going, and the other will be in the seat when we're leaving. So those rules never change, and the girls know exactly what to do, and they know who's going and where they need to be, and it is so nice. But with Casey, the boys argue all the time on where they're sitting. The girls argue where they're sitting as well. Nobody really wants the back. Maybe if you had a back seat, and the back seat got to have special privileges, like what movie they get to pick, the movie that gets to be watched in the car, that might make it easier.
That's how it used to be, but until the MTV on Mom's car broke.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
The whole TV?
Yeah, the whole
Okay.
TV broke.
And I know back when our girls were little, they used to fight over seats as well, until we got a bigger car that had the 3rd seat. And that Casey would be in the middle seat and Kaylee would be in the back seat, and she kept her sleeping bag with a pillowcase in the very back. And so, man, she loved it. A lot of times she'd fall asleep and catch her a little snooze, and so that finally worked for us. But this system of oldest always gets the front seat, and if Buddy and I are in the front seat in the driver's seat, then the 2 older boys get the middle seats and the younger girls move to the back. And if one boy moves and we're dropping one off, one girl can move up if both agree. If both don't agree, then they both stay in the back. And if both boys are gone, then both girls get to move in the back to the middle seat. But I don't usually always have Raylan, the youngest one, so I don't have that to move back and forth. But if I do have her, she's usually in the back in her toddler seat. And then we have Charlie, who's Kaylee's little one, and she is 3, but we don't usually always have her either. But when we do, she's usually in the middle or back seat. But usually we don't have boys and everybody together at once. So, rules work for the car, don't they?
Yeah, for some.
You're not old enough to be in the front seat yet, are you?
No.
No. Are you old enough to be in the front seat? Not yet. So they're not even old enough to be in the front seat anyway. So that will be different when they can move to the front too. And by that time, Mason will be driving. And then we'll have to say, no, you can't go with Mason because we're scared. All right, we'll see you guys later. That's our take on how to be in the car with a large family. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Hey guys, I just wanted to pop in here and ask you to please leave a comment below and tell us how you handle the seating of a large family to make the ride more peaceful. So just let us know what you guys do. Thanks. We'll see you next time. Bye.